Hey guys, and welcome back to HH Keeping. Today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks of how to be sub 30 on 3x3. The first trick that I'm going to show you is don't start with the daisy, because a lot of beginners start with the daisy when they're first learning, but that takes up quite some time, and I'm going to show you how to not use the daisy. So the first thing that I do is I move a white edge piece down to the white center, that's an orange and white piece, and I'm gonna move that down. And then I'm gonna notice that in the order, like the color scheme of the Rubik's Cube, it goes blue and then orange. So what I would do is I move the blue down like that, and then I have blue and then orange. So then I just move that back there. And then what I notice is there's this white and red piece that I can just move it over to the red center, like with moving in R2, and then I have that up, so then I can just move it into there. And for the last white edge, we got a pretty unlucky case where it's the other way to the yellow, but if I do get it, usually what I do is I just move it over to the side, so then when I move it down, then it pairs up with the green, and then I can just move that into its correct spot and move the orange back. Now it's time for F2L. So what you want to do first is find the edge piece that goes with the corner piece. So I see that this will go like that, like it will, if I move it up, then it pairs it up like that. So what I want to do is I just move it up and then over, so then when I move it back, then it moves that out of the way, and then I can insert it like this. And for the next pair, it looks like it's already solved. So if you ever hear a 3 mover, that means that you can solve it in just 3 moves. So you can just move it like up, like that, and then bring it in and back down. And now for this one. So what I would do is I just move it back like that, because what I noticed is that that's green and that's also green. So I just move that up, so then when I move the top side over and back down, then it matches up like green and green. And then I just insert it. Now for the last one. And we got lucky with this one where it is already paired too. So just do it again, just insert it. And then F2L is complete. You might also get a case like this where you have that corner, right? Just the edges flipped around. So what you do is you wouldn't want to mess up another one. So for the unsolved edges like that, you just move that down and then the top side over too, and then up, because now you swapped the edge piece, and now you can just insert it like a 3 mover. You might also get a case like this where you have the edge in there, but you have this corner facing up. So I would just think of doing these 4 moves 3 times. The right side up, the top side over to the clockwise, the right side down, and the top side counterclockwise. And then just do that 2 more times, and then and then it goes in. Another thing that you should learn is keyhole. So that's basically where you have an edge in, and you can pair it up with moving the bottom layer over, and then you get that paired. So what I do is I just move it over, and then you have the pair, and then just get the pair out of there, so then when you move it back, now you're not destroying that pair. And then you can just insert it. You might also get a case like this where you have that edge in, but you can't do keyhole because there's no other corner that you can do it with. So what you also need to learn is look ahead. So it's basically you think, oh, after I do these moves, then I know that this is gonna be that because I planned it out in my head. So basically, what that is it kind of helps you a lot because then you're like, if you look forward, then you don't need to pause and see what that is because you'd already know that like while you're thinking of the next step, that's what it is. So that's basically what this kind of is because what you do is like move it over. So then like when you move it up, number 2, and then like you bring that corner back down, then you set yourself up for a 3 mover. Now you're at the top layer, and I do CFOP, so I would just do the, well, it's a fat anti-sin, but because you just want to be sub 30, I'm going to do it a little more basic. So, if you get a case like this where it's goes down and over like that, instead of just doing it basic, we do that, and then like the right side up, like the top side over, right side down, and the top side over back twice. I wouldn't usually do that. I just do it where I just move down. I have this close to me, and then I just move that down the 2 layers, and then do that algorithm, and move the 2 layers back. And you could just go from there doing basic beginner, or you could learn some beginner CFOP. And this is a really bad PLO. It's an NPerm, but to be sub 30, you don't need to know all PLOs. So what I would just do is, I'd see that it kind of looks like a J-perm. It's just you're doing diagonal pieces instead of pieces close to each other. So what I do is I just do a J-perm, and it looks like I just have a J-perm. And if you get stuck on this, I have a beginner oil tutorial and a full PL tutorial. Bye!